Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your hypoxia coach for today, and we have level 1.7 chair teaser. This is a level 1 movement and a level 7 breathography where we're adding in those 10 beat breath retentions at the conclusion of each of our engaged exhales. We only have 2 breath cycles, but those long retentions where we're strengthening our deep core with that retained breath, unmoving in those muscles that kick on at the end of that resisted complete exhalation. So that's one of the primary purposes that we're performing the breath retention, but additionally, we are increasing our tolerance to carbon dioxide at the end of the exhale, improving our blood and oxygen delivery to our muscles at that point, and also improves our relationship to stress outside the exercise session. So how amazingly efficient that we can accomplish both tasks, getting stronger, injury prevention, and improved relationship to stress. So let's begin. That's your little pep talk for those 10 beat breath retentions. If you're working with a hypoxia coach and they've suggested a variation on this exercise, always follow that because that is there to optimize your program. Otherwise, it's a perfect starting place, so let us begin. Place the ball in between your inner thighs and then equally weight the 3 points of your foot tripods. That's big toe, pinky, heel. If your chair is elevated and your heels are coming off, that's fine. Just focus on the pressure on the second toe. Squeeze that ball together so the knees are shooting a laser over the third toe. And use that ball for tactile feedback. If the ball starts moving around too much, you probably lost your pelvic stability, and so that's a good reminder as to how stable you are in your pelvis. Now, here, close your eyes. Are you equally weighted between your 2 sit bones? That's one of the powerful points of sitting on a chair while performing this exercise. So, are you more on the right or are you more on the left? If you are, see if you can shift and get centered. Use that feedback. Then we're going to find our neutral spine. So you're not arched, putting all the pressure forward on the front toward the pubic bone, and you're not tucked with the weight on the tailbone. You're about halfway between those 2 points. That's your neutral. You shouldn't feel your low back working, and then you're going to lean back in your teaser where you're maintaining that pressure at about the same point the whole time. So don't let yourself roll on your tailbone or overuse the low back and roll forward on the sit bones as you move back in the teaser. Now, you should be loosening your ab ribbon on the soft shish and loud shish of the engaged exhale. If you cannot, when you lean back, number one, try to loosen your ab ribbon a little bit. Sometimes with these focused core exercises, you need to loosen your ab ribbon just a touch because naturally the waist circumference increases when we go to these isolated core exercises because of a variety of reasons. Number two, if you still can't, then you may want to stay in the seated up position and just connect to your deep abdominals here because the lean back position puts a lot of extra stress and load on the abs. And if you are ready and you can integrate the deep core, wonderful. But if you can't, I would rather that you stay in the seated upright position to start. Now, this is as much a posture exercise as it is a core exercise. So let's practice the postural components. You're going to screw your hands into the chair. So if the chair were slippery, they'd turn out like that. And then you're also going to push your hands forward in space. So if the chair were slippery, they'd push forward. So it's a screw and push technique. Shoulder blades are together the whole time. Now, you may have a wide chair and you can do this. Otherwise, I have a little narrow stool here I'm folding my hands under, but I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still screwing, pushing, connecting to my obliques and pushing my shoulder blades together. I'm also going to push my head back in hypoxic head stance. So if there were a pair of imaginary hands behind the head, I'm pushing my head back and I'm also lifting it up, creating height in my spine, heightening my spine as I go through the exercise. Incredibly important. Now, eventually your eyes are going to be closed in this exercise, so you can increase that feedback between your abdomen and the ab ribbon as you go through your breath work. First couple times you won't because you're learning, totally fine, but just know that visualization technique, we're going to use that to increase that strong awareness of loosening our ab ribbon with that soft shish and loud shish, okay? We got 2 breath cycles, 10 beat breath retentions, let's practice. Neutral spine, lean it back, screw the hands, push them forward, shoulder blades, head stance, knees squeeze, foot tripods, zip up, activation, inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1, inhale 2, loosen the ribbon, you're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tighten the ribbon, inhale, but stay engaged. Loosen the ribbon, you're holding 10, 9, 8, head back, 7, 6, shoulders back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice work.